meet you.
Nice to meet you as
I'm
well.
Dr. Lovanice.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. I'm a little excited and nervous at the same time.
Okay. Is this your first counseling session?
It is.
It is.
Yes.
So, did you get a chance to look over the paperwork and the contract?
Yes, I have. I have them in my backpack, but I gave it to the front lady.
Okay.
Is that fine?
Yes, that's
Okay.
fine. And did you have any questions regarding the contract or the paperwork?
The only thing I had a question about is it stated that I think it is for medical purposes only that you will give my information maybe to my my psychiatrist. Is that what it means?
Uh, for confidentiality, only if while we're going through our sessions, if I do feel as if you may be of harm to yourself or others, then I would have to release your information. But if you also would like me to send notes to any of your doctors, I'll be able to do that with your permission as well.
Oh, okay.
If anything else arises regarding that, I do speak with my supervisor of all of the sessions and the clients that that come in. So I'll speak with you regarding that, and I'll also speak with her. So, but I'll let you know beforehand as well.
Okay.
Right. So, what brings you here today?
Well, I've been having a little bit trouble lately where like I just started school and I feel like I'm not prepared enough. I feel like I have too much things going on, but at the same time it's not too much things going on. I think it's just in my head.
And what brought up these thoughts?
Cause we had a test, right? Let me tell you, I used to be the smartest kid alive. Now I'm thinking I'm still smart. I'm just gonna study the night before, and I'm gonna get a big A in this class. Oh my gosh, we took the test. I got a B. But I look over these like question, and it looks. I'm like, how did I get this wrong? How did I get that wrong? And I feel like I have some type of issue. I don't know what it is. It could be stress. Cause I do have a lot of things going on.
Okay. Has that been your technique before throughout school to study before your exam?
Not necessary, but I'll say 80% of the time I'll do that, and I'll still do good.
Okay. And all the activities that you have right now, are there anything that is it too much like too together, or is it sorry is it too much, or are these activities new?
I think they get a little bit too much for me. I feel like I could have handled everything working 3 jobs plus dropping my baby off to different babysitters. But I lately that's been bothering me of dropping her to different houses, and I feel like I can't do it without working 3 jobs. I feel like the income won't be the same. So I did quit one job because it was just one day, but the other two is a must for me, and plus baby, plus school. But I do not want to quit school, so I don't know what to do.
Okay. And so I guess for what I'm asking, have you been keeping that kind of schedule before of being in school and working all the other jobs, or is this something new that you've just added on?
I have, but the only thing that's new is the baby.
Okay. And so tell me, what is the dynamic like for you?
The dynamic is like dropping baby to this babysitter, then go to work, then pick up, drop her somewhere else, then go to the next job. And I'm like stressed, I'm running, I'm burning up and down, doing things, I'm going crazy. I forgot to eat, I forgot to pee. It's been a lot.
And before the baby came on, what was your routine before?
I used to not buy food outside, but always bring food with me while eat in my car and change in my car.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and have you, as you're thinking about this now, have you thought of any other ways or anything that can help you relieve that load?
The only thing I could think of is finding a new job where that will be sufficient for that will equal to the income I'm getting from both jobs. However, I don't want to be limited of working a full-time job where I cannot detect my schedule, where someone was basically control me, because I do a lot of things and I wanted the flexibility of working part-time job where I tell them my schedule. Um, However, I could look for another job. I could let them know upfront what I'm available to do. Maybe.
Okay. And so is that one of your main concerns? Like you don't want to let go of that flexibility?
Mhm.
Okay. And besides another job, have you thought of other alternatives in your routine that you can try to maneuver and give yourself more flexible time?
Well, I'm waiting to be qualified for the childcare. To be able to put my baby in one daycare versus using family members. But that hasn't been working out for me. I don't know if I sent the wrong documents, but they say I'm on the waiting list.
Okay. And is that something that you want to do? Is that something you feel comfortable doing?
Yes, because I will preview the school first before I even send my daughter there. I do trust my family members, so the ones that I do send her to, so I will look into the school first.
And for you, going forward, you mentioned that school is very important to you and you don't want to let that go. But you also want to have a job that gives you the income that can allow you to take care of your family. So, what do you have in mind as the major goal that you want to work towards?
Well, I do want to finish school. I don't want to start over. Let's just say I've drop out and then start next semester because I feel like I'm not saying school is a race, but I feel like I'm running out of time.
And what makes you feel this way?
Cause all of my classmates are in their doctorate, like they doing their doctorate, and I'm right here doing my master's.
And is that something someone has brought up to you, or is it a feeling that you've had?
It's the feeling that I've had plus seeing things right in front of me, cause we all have each other on Facebook, you know. However, everybody has different journey. Um, my journey might be different from their journey, but I do feel like I should be able to be on the same level as them.
Okay. But you just mentioned that everyone is at their own journey in their own pace, and you've mentioned that your family is important to you as well. So do you find that there do you find the comparing your journey with theirs a way to help you with your goals?
I'm not understanding.
So it's okay. Sorry, I should restate it again. So you do state that you have your goal of finishing school, and while your family is important to you as well, and you don't want to remove the flexibility that you have with your job. Since you've mentioned that for you, like you're stating that you don't want to fall behind. Is that what I'm hearing? You don't want to fall behind of your other peers. So what do you believe you ah
Are you saying do I see the difference of journey?
yeah. So as with each of the different life stages, do or I don't know how to phrase it. like the like comparing yourself along with other journeys.
Oh.
Do you feel as if they're going in the same track or the same way as you?
No, because they're a little bit on a higher level than me, but I do understand that their journey is different because they don't have kids and I do have kids, and I had to stop for a while and they didn't have to stop for a while. So I do understand that our journey is different and that we cannot, it's a little bit impossible for all of us to be in the same level. However, we're all gonna get there, I believe. So I think that's how I should look at it.
Okay. And then going forward, what steps do you feel comfortable in taking to allow yourself to be more flexible so that you can be more prepared in school?
I think
What, so you've mentioned within your routine, you find that you were, before you were able to make your own meals and, but now you have to, your child is taking a little bit more of your time where should you have to be dropped off. Is there anything else we can start doing that's going to give you that same time where you don't feel rushed?
yeah, like it would be very helpful if I put my daughter on a bedtime kind of routine, because she does not have a bedtime. She goes to sleep anytime. So maybe if she does have a bedtime routine where she goes to sleep at 8, that would leave me some leverage for me to cook my little meal and be prepared for work and her tomorrow.
Okay. I don't know how to close off.
Homework.
Okay. Homework. Okay. So how about let's do that and see where that goes for you and your family, and to see how that changes. And then for our next visit and next Sunday, you can let me know how did that go for you.
Alright, so that's perfect.
All right. Okay. So we'll see each other again next week. And if you do have any questions, you can feel free to call in the office.
Okay, thank you.
All right.